Hey, what's going on, guys? How's it going, Stoodle? Sir Nicholas, hopefully you're all doing okay today. You know what I noticed yesterday? Zot was organizing Helldivers, and he started a call with all of us, and it played the Discord notification sound, like you're getting a call. And that's an issue for me because not only did Discord not detect streamer mode, me having OBS open and streaming, but at some point, they also unmuted all of the options that I muted in the menu. And I was ranting yesterday about making changes, like, you know, Sony making changes to Android on my phone every week and making things worse. Fucking Discord is the king at that. All of my audio settings in OBS were changed. And I don't mean like my microphone and my speaker output. I don't mean that. I mean my notifications. All the settings I had were changed. I just don't get it. They keep adding shit to Discord and defaulting it on to the worst possible thing. Automatically enable disable streamer mode if OBS or XSplit is running on this computer. That is on. OBS is currently running. I'm streaming, and it's not in streamer mode. I just don't get it. I don't know. Via your mixer? That works. However, does that also mute your audio chats? Does that mute when you hit play on a video in OBS? In Discord? Like, I don't know. How's it going, Bebop? Hopefully you're doing well. Gotcha, sir Nick. I didn't even look into it. I just, you know. It's, in my opinion, I do not create software like this. In my opinion, it should not be this hard to get your software to do what you want. or to do what's best for your user is maybe a more appropriate wish, I guess. It should be just the norm. Oh, I know I'm not the first. I know I'm not the last. I'm acutely aware of all the issues. All right, so I'm gonna do some Persona 3 Reloaded here. Let me start it up. I also never mind. Maybe I should not complain. What are you scratching? He's trying to bury his food. I don't know. A black hole distortion effect in Blender. Nice. Excuse me. Let me get my controller. I don't know why. They're both of them are got a little cough today. I don't know. Probably because I cooked lunch. Fucking dumb things, I'm sure. All right. I forgot what we last did. Do I even have more to do in the Shadow Realm, whatever it is? Let's boot up let's boot up the VOD from last time and see what we did last. Oh right, I forgot the camera in everyone's room. Nothing. I forgot about zooming in on their teeth. Do I need to go back in the fucking hole and fight things? Did I not do a single fight last stream? It's all good, weirdo. I didn't fight a single thing. Wow. All right.
Nice.
You can leave the next operation to me. I got your back. It's totally cool with me. No worries. Hang on a second. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on. Okay, no. We're good. We're good. I've got your back. It's totally cool with me, so no worries.
Yes.
I'm very confident about our next operation, which should be soon, 4 days. I have no doubt we'll be victorious.
Oh, that reminds me.
The moon will be full again soon. The end is near, but don't get nervous. Just prepare for victory. Woof.
What a joke.
Ah, Mr. Chemin sure is carefree. I told him not to overestimate my ability. Don't rely on me too much. Yeah, I just doing social links shit.
By the way,
Our next operation will be on October 4th. Let's do our best. I want to read books. I gotta remember all the fucking controls. What do we got? Nothing. Nothing anywhere. I think we maxed out. What's his name? Makihiko. Did we max out Aegis? You're currently free from predetermined obligations at this moment. I would like to enlist you in assistance in absorbing all the necessary information from the Yakuza novels. Aegis looks serious about this. Reading Yakuza novels with her could improve my charm. Aegis might gain a new ability soon. There's also another matter I wish to discuss with you as well. Let's read together. Then I shall retrieve the book from my room. Please stand by until I return. I feel like my charm has increased after reading about the main character's righteous spirit. Isn't my charm full already? No, not yet. Okay, cool. Geomatic-san.
I am going to upgrade my outer appearance.
Oh.
First, I will triple the current surface area of my armor plating.
Wouldn't that mean you triple in size? Well, not triple in size, but doesn't that mean you get considerably bigger?
After that, I will repaint my body gold and add a large dragon to my back.
That would be pretty sick. Not bad, I guess.
Don't you think? I'm pleased to hear that you agree. Are you thinking of getting upgraded yourself? Outer appearances carry an influence that is beyond my ability to calculate. The main character of this story also carefully cultivated his image so everyone would take him seriously. That is why I'm looking into upgrading myself.
Oh my god, why? OBS is freaking out whenever I try and do anything.
In order for me to become more dependable.
Hang on a second. I like how it says Firefox is eating up a lot of Shit. That's probably because it's saving all the what do you call it? All the VOD for YouTube, so I could fast forward through it. All right, I quit out of. Notepad is open. Oh, sorry. I tried to move my face in OBS, and it was like for a second. So I just wanted to get rid of some stuff. What's the matter, Ernie? Come here. Ernie, no. Okay. Thought he maybe wanted me to pick him up. Don't you agree, Gyromatic-san? Do you use any chat clients, or are you using browser chat? I'm using a client that is part of, how do I say it? It's a program that aggregates chats and sends it to OBS, and it's displayed in OBS. But I also was using the OBS dashboard, the Twitch dashboard in my browser. So, but the issue is I was keeping both my YouTube and Twitch streams open, but paused. So it was like still receiving the data and saving it, you know? Hopefully that was the issue and not anything else. But don't you agree, Gearmatic-san? What's important is attitude.
Attitude? So that's what takes priority? Oh, could it be?
Could it be?
Apologize. Please forget what I said about upgrading my appearance.
No, wait, that would be pretty sick, though.
It seems I had the completely wrong idea. At one point, the main character of the book says, "Can't have people think I ain't cool." Until then, he'd put so much effort into his attire, yet he goes to raid his rival's territory wearing nothing but a shimekomi. Thanks
What
to
the hell's
you,
that?
I finally understand. What's most important in life is having a strong heart to stay true to your beliefs. Therefore, I will also follow what I believe in. I may not appear dependable, but don't worry. I will adjust my attitude to reach maximum energy output and to increase my ammo stocks by 50%.
I understand in the story, a feeling or fighting spirit. Get down. Strengthens physical skills. Heavy pierce damage to all foes. Ignoring resistances, ignoring orders for a time.
For some reason, I feel like going to Tartarus and raising some hell. Shall we conduct a raid? Oh, it's gotten so late. It doesn't seem like we'll be able to go tonight. How unfortunate. I'll just return to my room then.
My controller! Oh no! Ernie! My controller! I can hear people talking. It went all the way under my desk.
By the way,
It's finally time to break out the winter uniforms. They're so heavy, my shoulder hurts. At least I found my lapel pin in the pocket. It'd haunt me forever if I couldn't find it.
you know what?
My shoulders have been hurting lately too. Plus, I'm hearing weird voices, and I've also been getting headaches. That's just your teacher. You're haunted? The first bell has rung. I should probably update the better Twitch TV emote list. I finally get to tell you all about Masamune Date today. I was so excited last night I couldn't sleep a wink. Let's not waste any more time. We'll start with Date's early life. In 1567, at Yonezawa Castle. I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes for a few minutes? Stay awake. And at age 15, he emerged victorious from his very first battle. Thus began his rise to power. Huh? We're out of time. What's your next class? Composition, Miss Toriumi, eh? Well, I'm sure she'll forgive me if I bring her some cake. So let's continue with... I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. Classes ended for today. Trying to trick OBS into doing its thing again. All right, let's see. Gotta remember the controls. What do you got? Hiragawa. Just Hiragawa, is that it? Okay. That was this guy, right? No. It was this guy, right? No. How's it going with the student council? Any special moments with Kirijo-senpai? I mean, do you participate in the do you participate in the student council activities? I do. Why couldn't it be me? I hear that instead of postponing the culture festival, they canceled it entirely. My class wasn't going to do anything special, but I really wanted to see it. Yeah, that's some bull. I mean, I did say I wanted the typhoon to come sooner, but why did it have to come during the culture festival? Read the room, Typhoon. That's one way to include content without including content. Say you're gonna do it, and then at the last second, don't do it. Who the hell is, what's his name? Hiraga. I gotta remember half the shit that's going on here. That's the wrong button. Oh, right, this kid. The art club. The art club was downstairs, right? What do you want? I'm playing a shooter on my cell, so buzz off. By holding it to your ear? It's the art room. I feel as I can grow closer thanks to the fortune persona Clotho. I feel like I might grow closer to Hiraga soon. Spend some time? Sure. I'll spend time after school at the art club. The scratching of pencils echoes throughout the art room.
Hey, sorry, but I need your advice again.
Yeah, it's every week, dude.
Let's meet up after art club like we did the other day.
I like how we draw the same thing every week, too.
Don't tell anyone else about this, okay? I'm still torn on studying abroad. My dad's trying to make all my decisions for me. He chose the school I'd go to, the dorm I'd live in, he even bought my plane ticket already. And I haven't actually agreed to go through with it yet either.
Excuse me.
He's been like this ever since we argued about the art club. It's like he's suddenly trying to be more understanding.
He's trying to be involved, and you're shutting him out, dude. Don't you like art club?
It's not that I don't like it. It's just... it's the uncertainty of it all. Painting doesn't feel as fun anymore. Not to mention, I might never be a doctor. My teachers, my friends, and especially you. Everyone's been so supportive. And I know what you must be thinking. A chance to study abroad? What an opportunity.
The redesign? Yeah, I never played the original 3, so I don't... It's all new to me.
Sorry. It seems like all I ever do is complain to you. But I always feel a lot better after talking to you, so thanks.
It seems like Hiraga trusts me. I feel like we're becoming better friends. Rank 7.
Now I don't even know what I really want to do. In times like this, I turn to the heavens. I have to head to the bookstore. You can go on without me. I'm buying a fortune-telling book and reading the whole thing in one night.
And that's supposed to help you how? I parted ways with Hiraga and went back to the dorm.
Oh, you're back.
Hey. That's it, just hey.
Hey!
How do you think Strega's gonna come at us this time? Since Chidori's on my side now, they don't have anyone to give them support. They're like a jockstrap without a protective cup. What's going on, Wazaka?
I have a suggestion.
In order to be victorious, it would be best to start strategizing now. Though we may be strong, as they say, we should not be complacent. Oh, you know what I realized I didn't do? I didn't hit this button to pull my YouTube chat in. Oops. We will be looking to you so that everyone can fight to the best of our abilities. So we have midterms this month. There should be a rule against exams being too soon after an operation. Get a doctor's note.
By the way,
I wonder how many shadows there'll be this time. At most, I think there'll be 2. But if it's 2 powerful ones, it's gonna be a tough fight.
all right.
How about we spend our last bit of time before that on some strength training? It's about time for a full moon. Are you ready? No, it's not about time yet. You got 3 days. I hope we'll be able to win again this time. This guy wants to fucking plant stuff. You want to go for a walk. You want to read mangas. Is the old man not ready for anything? Oh, you. Mutatsu seems to be drinking by himself. I feel as we can go closer thanks to the tower, Allegor. Blah, blah, blah. Sure. What a strange kid. The game's going alright. You know, all you need to get through in life is a smile. Why don't you try showing off your pearly whites like me? I can feel my bond with Mutatsu growing stronger as we spend time together. It's getting late. I decided to go back to the dorm. Class has ended for today. What do we got on the list? BB. That's it. Koromaru. Yeah, dude, we're hanging out at the club together.
Greetings!
I've been waiting for you, Giramatic Dono. It seems the threads of fate have brought us together. Could you spare some time to talk? Yeah, I feel as if we can go closer. I feel like we may go closer. Should I spend time after school? Sure.
Oh, lettering!
Oh, joyous day. Then let us speak with a sewing machine in one hand.
Listen well. I have come up with a great idea to get my uncle to appreciate Japan's charm. I will show him a kimono. When he sees it, he will understand the beauty of Nihon.
That's a great idea, bro.
Wait, with you in my corner, I have nothing to fear.
Hang on a second. I have not done free camera in this room. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, but I must do it. I don't want to... Wait, no, that's the wrong folder. I went to my display driver uninstaller instead of the the free cam software. Let's see. We'll just hook the game. Just gotta remember the controls here.
The kimono is a Japanese treasure, full of culture and history.
There we go. It's not cheating. Look, half the room is nothing. I want to look at the sockets. Is that what sockets in Japan look like? Where's the ground? They didn't even model the inside of the case? Wow. The world's thinnest tape measure. Look at that. Just disappears. The iron is a fire hazard? Oh yeah, it's just on. It's just plugged. Yeah, we don't know if it's on. It's just plugged in and it's on fabric. That's what they're like in Japan. They don't have ground? Is that not unsafe? Oh my god, there's just no back to this dummy either. Wow, they really didn't go out of their way to make props that are all fully modeled, I guess. The old style arm, that's illegal now. I mean, if you have them, I think you might be grandfathered in, but it's the 3-prong ones now. Yeah, they look like this. Hang on. On PSP, it makes sense. This is remake. Yeah, I mean, this was the standard. I don't know how many years ago. They did this almost 30, 40 years ago. This was the standard now. So I would imagine that Japan had to have done that a lot sooner, no? I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to install those because it's not up to code. I like how my mouse is just chilling. Yeah, this room is surprisingly well stocked on one side and just completely devoid of anything on the other. Wow.
If I show it to my uncle, he will surely let me stay in Nihon.
Just shove a pen in the bottom hole. So the bottom hole is ground. In theory, it's completely safe to shove a pen in there. A, because pens are usually made of plastic, so it wouldn't conduct. B, because that's ground, so it would be safety ground. And C, because it probably wouldn't touch anything, because the pen is thicker than the hole. This is not advice. Do not stick a pen or anything in the socket, but if I show it to my uncle, he will surely let me stay in Nihon.
As for the design, it will be inspired by the mascot of Azuki Arai. Simple but deep.
You have 2-pronged with ground going into the plug. Interesting. I know there are certain ones that have a longer ground pin that makes contact first, which is the best way to do it. That's how you should do it. But also opens shutters so the other ones can go in. So the switch, you can't stick anything in the holes without sticking something in the ground first, which is a pretty smart idea. That's pretty nice. I kind of wish we had something similar, but the only unfortunate thing I don't like about the US socket is there you could still touch the prongs while it's plugged in if you do it the right way. Yeah, all right. Yeah, so here, let me can I please open this in not a shitty browser? It's just opening up in the wrong browser. Hang on a second. It's because it's OBS and all this shit. What? No, I fucking. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. It keeps opening up in like a restricted Chromium browser. Hang on. All right. So this is the socket Wazaka put. All right. So again, the ground or they label as Earth is longer than the other two. Again, appropriate. The other two have shielding on the bottom, that masked off area, so you can't touch it when the tip is in far enough to the socket. So even if you did plug the ground in, and plug it in halfway, you can't get your finger in there enough to touch anything important. No, it's all good. Certainly was. And some of these are fused as well. They have fuses inside them. Also a good idea. My only complaint with these is they're fucking monstrous. They're the size of like 4 of the American plugs. Otherwise, yeah, it's a pretty good design when it works right. The US plug. I'm just searching US plug. This is the old style. Where's the right? So looking at this, right? Technically, you're supposed to install your socket. Yeah, that just looks wrong. Let me open up this again. Technically, code says this is incorrectly installed. If you install it in your wall like this, you're supposed to have this part facing up. Does it have a fuse inside? The American ones typically don't. If the thing is going to be fused, it's usually fused inside the product. There are some things like Christmas tree lights have them in the socket, but those are pretty cheaply made. So the reason why code states that the ground, which is the not line ones, should be up is if you think about the plug being plugged in. This is fucking scuffed already. I don't have anything easily. I don't want to unplug my lights. That's the closest thing I have. So you got your socket, right? And it's plugged in. Oh, there's cat hair on this one. It's plugged in, right? If it's plugged in like in the picture, where you can see those 2 little small ones are on top and the big ones on the bottom, right? If for some reason it gets pulled and instead of it being plugged in all the way in the wall, it gets pulled like this and it's still plugged in, there's still power going through, anything that falls on top can connect and bridge your hot and your neutral. So that's why they call for the ground to be on top. Granted, the only place I ever see that happening is in hospitals or sometimes in businesses if they have somebody who installed the shit correct. Does that make any change if you have them flipped upside down? It's a safety thing. That's the only thing. Can I Google have plugged in socket? Yeah. Okay. Is there one with a ground somewhere that I can take a look at? I mean, all right. So we do. This is a good example, right? So imagine this has a ground as well. It's plugged in underneath like that. Anything that comes down from above could bridge these two contacts. Whereas if it's the reverse, anything that comes down would hit the ground first. It could, in theory, fall and bridge on a diagonal like this, but it's unlikely that anything with any weight would be able to stay like that. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why code says that the ground should be on top. So this technically is not installed to code. Technically. That being said, almost any residence I've ever been in, I've never seen it installed that way. I'm looking at the sockets right next to me. They're installed this way, the wrong way. The ones over there that my computer and some of my lights are plugged into, the same way. Most people like the sad faces. So yeah, technically you're doing it wrong. Does it matter at the end of the day? Not really. When are you gonna ever have something against the wall that can fall and touch it like that? I mean, maybe if you had like, I'm trying to think of anything that doesn't sound ridiculous, like a thin piece of metal leaned against the wall and it slides and falls over. Like, I don't know. I can't think of anything that would be thin enough to make that connection or to touch the live, because it doesn't even need to be, I forget which one's which. Hang on a second. Yeah, so if you had something over here or over here, I guess if this is upside down, I can't even rotate it in here, can I? No. And it falls over and it hits the live. In theory, you could have a piece of metal that's live just hanging out, and then when you go to touch it, you would touch live electricity. Would that be an issue if you don't have anywhere for it to ground to? Probably not, but it's still not good. I guess if it falls over, technically, again, your junction box, your J box that this is inside, should be grounded to the screws. So if it falls over and touches this and the screw, you could, in theory, bridge your live to ground again. I don't know. Yeah, the European ones seem like they're engineered more. Again, they seem like they're fucking huge. But if that's my only complaint, yeah, safety is more important than the size, obviously. So, I can't be saying no thanks, it's too big. Like, that would be irresponsible. If you want more on this, speaking of more on, no, the Technology Connections channel has a video about plugs, and he's a big European plug shill, even though he's an American. More and more, I find I disagree with a lot of stuff he says. A lot of the stuff is technically correct in that video. His opinions are just a little stronger than his opinions are sometimes wrong too. But a lot of the info is correct and is good info, so. A slim version without ground? What am I looking for? EU plug? Sorry, I don't know where any of this stuff is. Or who is the correct terminology. You're talking this thing. That's still, I'd still argue that's bigger than a US plug. The US plug is definitely going to be bigger vertically, but that's like twice as wide as the US one. You know what I mean? Again, this is me being nitpicky. Obviously, something like this is going to be safer. Where was this one? Safer because it has shielding on this. So when the plug is far enough in to make contact, electrical contact, you can't hit anything on here and get an electric charge. You compare that to the US one, like this. This is metal all the way through. As long as it's in up to like here, there's electricity in these things. You know what I mean? So, you know. Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think this would accept that. Oh, maybe it would. Maybe they're not as big as I thought. Wait, I don't see many of those here. So the only time I see those here is when I buy a product that has like 90 of those like adapters to put on the end, so that they only have to make like one product. And then I throw all these stupid adapters away because, you know, I'm not going to mail them to Europe to be used. Like, yeah, here's the US to that converter. So ours is like this wide, and yours is like that wide. So it is bigger, but it's not really that bigger. It's not big enough that it's an issue. Yeah, there's a good size comparison. Have at least the prongs, not the exterior. What are you talking about, Wazaka? The pin for the Euro plug and force it into the UK. Yeah, see, I don't know. You'll have to excuse me, not living over there and not having a lot of knowledge on the difference between Euro and UK and all that. I'm sure I'm going to call some of these the wrong thing. But so this looks like the US one. This is a US one. This one is in the US. No, it's not. See what gets tricky, right? What gets tricky is the US has what is it? We have different plugs for different things that are like higher amperage. So you'll see ones that, yeah, are like angled like this, or even worse, have keys. Like this is a keyed one where it has an angle on it. You have ones that socket and rotate. And those are not as common. Yeah, like this probably either plugs in and rotates. Those are not common at all. You might get one on a dryer if it needs more power. Where you'd often see them is if you have like some equipment like a lathe or something that you want to plug in. That you can do that. And often what they do is so UK is 3-phase power, I believe, and the US is 2-phase or whatever it is. But what we do is we send like 2 different 2 phases to the house, so you can get 3-phase if you have a special plug and you set up your thing correctly. So you can get 3-phase power and shit for the US. There you go. This is a good image. All the typical outlets. Yeah, the NEMA 515. This is the old one, 115, that doesn't have the ground. L515, I've seen them, but it's not typically used. Those are all 15 amp. The 20 amp ones, sometimes you'd have a socket that has this, but you typically wouldn't really have a cord unless you have it, like you need 20 amps or something. Then yeah, for clothes dryers, like this is what I was saying about like you plug it in with the key and all that. Or special ones for ovens and shit. And then you got the 240 volt. No, that's what it is. We have 120 volt, but we have 2 separate phases of 120 that enter the house. And so if you do it correctly, you can have 240 volt going to some of your stuff in the US. Not very typical for the average thing, but it is possible to get 240 here. What is that? Let me see. Ugh, that's a weird one, Sir Nick. And then the other one, yeah, those are even higher powered, yeah. So you might see some of that stuff on like distribution boxes. So what you might see is if you're on the show floor, like in a convention center or an event center, you might see that they drop something with like one of these on it. The L630 or the L650. I don't know for sure what it is. Maybe the L620, but probably not. Probably this. And you would have one end is this, and it would go to a box that would have a bunch of different, usually 20 amp outlets on it, and so they can send 240 at 50 amps via the special plug, and then you have a box that picks it up and redistributes it. Aren't they? Yeah, they can be for heavy machinery, but if you think about a convention floor where you have a lot of stuff that needs power at once, you can also use that as a sub distribution. I wonder if I could find. Let's see. Oop, I completely spelled that wrong. Yeah, so you might see something like this if it would load a higher quality version where you have an input somewhere that connects to the floor, and then all these are different outputs, different ratings of voltage that you can, yeah, like here. And so all these would go to smaller boxes or stuff like that. Again, this is more for like events and stuff. Sorry, my fucking lips and teeth keep like whistling. You wouldn't typically find something like this in your home, but yeah, so you have a generator to a distribution box, then you'd have smaller boxes that each have a limit on them. Little diagram like that. Although you wouldn't have a generator if it's in an event hall, you would have, just the wall power, but it would be a higher voltage and rating and amperage rating and all that. So another good look at all the different stuff coming out. So all these might go to different booths, and then you would have a distribution box like this at the actual booth. This is the only image they have is just one that's like 6 feet away from it. Show me a close up, dude. Waste of time. But you get it. It's a box here. This is good. And so you have power coming in, right? And then this says, I think it says 20 amp, 120 volt on there. I'm not 100% sure. 520R. Is that one of the ones on our plug? 520. So 20 amp, yeah. So the output would be a regular plug, basically at 20 amps, but your input would be something that's actually your output as well. Your input over here would be something much bigger. So you'd probably have, if this can do 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, you might have something that can do, much higher than 20 as the input. Why can't we live in a united world where every plug is the same and everyone uses the metric system? I don't know. I will say, as much as the metric system makes a lot of sense for things, I feel like temperature is still better in Fahrenheit. just my 2 cents there. But yeah, I think it would have been nice if they had taught us when I was younger more metric. Being the age I am now, and getting into 3D printing and more importantly 3D modeling and all that, having to this is the worst, right? We have a laser cutter. The pieces of acrylic we get are 12 inches by 12 inches. I keep having in my design, I'm trying to fit as many 6-inch designs as I can. And it's a couple of letters, so it's like I can kind of fit like one vertical and then like one horizontal and then one like flipped vertical next to it, and so I can kind of puzzle piece them all together. But I have to keep flipping between imperial and metric to make sure that I'm not exceeding the 12 inches I have of material. But I want to make sure that some of the other stuff is measured correctly because I did all my designs in metric. It's just like, why? Just give me 2 grids. Give me a metric grid and an imperial grid. Like, I don't know. It's terrible. I was literally doing this like 3 days ago too. My controller disconnected because I ranted for too long. Getting messages all over the place. Hang on. Zero degree water is freezing. 5 degrees fridge temp. 20 degrees room temp. 37 is room temp. Wait, but you have 2 room temps. 100 is boiling. Yeah, that's all based on water. Fahrenheit is all based on how I feel, dude. Body temp is 100 in Fahrenheit. Well, technically it's a little less than 100 because when Sir Fahrenheit, I don't even know if he's a Sir, when Fahrenheit was making the scale, his wife had a fever and he took her temperature. And thus, 100 degrees being average body temp is actually not correct. It's like 97, 98 because she had a fever that day. Classic. So the scale's already fucked up. I'll be inspired by the mascot of Azuki Ari. Simple, but deep.
I choose this design because, well, you are the one who took me there.
Baby seems to really trust me. I feel like we're growing closer. Building on the wrong info, what a Chad. Well, they didn't know back then. They didn't know. You can conceivably have a slight fever and just feel kind of off and not really know, especially in the old days when, like, you know, they had a fucking rusty thermometer they got to stick, you know, who knows where to get your temperature. Does that mean she's hot? Typically when you have a fever, your temperature is hotter than normal, yeah. I feel like we're going closer. I guess my point is, knowing Fahrenheit and knowing some of Celsius, Fahrenheit seems to be much more relatable to the average human, whereas Celsius is much more relatable to technical things. The same way as, like, you know, what the hell is a meter? I know what a foot is. I got 2 of them. No, I'm joking. I'm completely joking on that one.
I can see everything clearly now. I shall hurry and make the kimono.
I have to say I'm joking before people get upset.
I must sow like the wind.
I spent the day working with Baby and went back to the dorm. Oh yeah, all of Imperial length measurements are a little scuffed.
Oh, welcome back.
The moon's full the day after tomorrow. There are only 3 shadows left. We're almost done, so let's do our best, okay? See, what's convenient is, and it's only designed this way because of convenience, the floor tiles at work are a foot each, and the ceiling tiles are a foot and a half by 3 feet or something. So you can I don't remember the exact numbers, but As long as you look at the floor tiles, you can easily math how big a room, the room is. But that's only because the manufacturer makes them a foot. You know what I mean? Like, they could easily make them, some derivative of a centennial meter or whatever the things are, and we'd get the same result, you know? This next battle is going to be difficult, but you're not prepared. If you're not prepared, defeat is probable. It's not necessary to be hyper-vigilant at all times, but do be proactive in your preparations. A foot and a finger in length. Yeah, well, we don't use fingers. Can I help you? Let's talk. It's already October. It was just summer not too long ago. It feels like time passes by really quickly. Maybe because we've been busy with the full moons and shadows. Ever since I moved into the dorm, everything seems to be happening all at once. Watch, tomorrow they're gonna wake up and tell me there's a cat stuck in the fucking multiverse, so that they make me go in there early. They do make bigger tiles? All the ones we use at work are the foot by a foot. The hell? Calm as always, I see. Got nerves of steel, even though most of the moon, it's almost full moon. I'm looking forward to it. You're just like a certain muscle-bound moron. I guess you really are natural at this sort of lifestyle. Muscle-bound moron, yeah. Did I not go see Matsu before? I thought I would, like, make him want to talk more. I've never seen that before. What the hell is this? Is that a bonus loading screen?
Marv.
Blah, blah, blah. Thank you for the
looking
Twilight
forward to
Fragments.
Are you accepting a
to turn in.
request?
None to turn in. A beautiful tile. An otegine.
Do you see anything achievable? Very well then.
And you can't buy the CD because they won't let me go into Kenneth Arnold's CD shop. Sure, I mean... I think I already maxed out. Show the DVD. It's a foreign film about a hard-boiled detective. Little free time right now. Let me gain more courage. I don't need any more courage, but...
They recommended this at the store when I said I was looking for a movie with a cool, hard-boiled main character.
What fucking kid says cool, hard-boiled main character?
But so far, he just seems like a reckless old man to me. He even fell for that woman's lies. Do people really think this guy is cool?
Oh, bro, he's so cool. Just wait and see.
Oh, that's right. We are only halfway through the movie. He's surrounded by gangsters again! Wow! He was so cool! He actually knew it was a lie the whole time, and he was just pretending to be tricked. His signature phrase was so good, too!
Oh yeah, what was it?
You can't be a detective without smarts, and you've got no right being a detective without a heart.
Yo, that's so cool, bro. I feel like I gained some courage after watching how a man of conviction lies. That's already maxed, so it doesn't do nothing.
Looks like this movie is part of a series!
Oh no.
together when you have time.
One day, or is it today?
Excuse me.
The lost seem to be growing in number. Why is that? Because we're at the full moon. What do you mean, why is that? I can't explain why, but our highest priority should be eliminating the remaining shadows. The moon will be full tomorrow. I shall accompany you into battle.
Pay close attention, all right?
I hope you all haven't forgotten, exams start in 10 days, a week from Tuesday. If this class does poorly, it'll fall on my head, so you better study hard. What's going on, Seneca? With that out of the way, let's start on page 125. The younger generation is creating its own language in cyberspace. Oh, that sounds so Riz, lady. I must admit, I'm no computer nerd, but I've become quite the master of the leet speak you're all so fond of lately. Oh my god, she's the one in the machine, isn't she? In the computer. I actually find it rather useful. Okay. Synapse is fired. I get it now. I'm feeling sleepy. It's gonna make you leave. What? Should I close my eyes for a few minutes? Stay awake.
That reminds me.
She even cooked up some of my own I've even cooked up some of my own internet slang. Not only is it totally unreadable, it's impossible to tell whether it's gibberish or actual information. With my flair for cryptology, I could be a spy for the government. Yeah, why not? Gear has WinRiz. Oh, dude, yeah. No cap. I've received my phantom tax from the government and spent it on skibbity cooks. I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. No, it's phantom. When the phantom isn't a word. Class is ended for today. You heading home? Yep, see ya.
See ya.
Internet slang term describing the theft of food between friends. What? That's just called being a dick if you're stealing your friend's food. We got 7-4. Ugh. Otagiri. And Hayaso. And Kamaki. Oh my god. This is what I hate. I can't remember the names. Yamagishi, Takaba, Fushimi, and Nishiwaki. Alright, we'll talk to what's her name? A fake Rizzer. What does that means? If you know, you know, does it not? I know that one. That's not a new term. Just telling everybody who wants to hang out with me, no. Is she not one of my social links? Is she the last one that I don't have? Oh, God, oh, good. In that case, would you do me a favor? I was hoping you could taste the lunch I made. To be honest, I don't have very much confidence in my cooking, but today I think it turned out okay. Got a bad feeling about this, but I have enough courage to try it. If you nut, you nut. I don't think that's what it's. I don't think that's what it's saying. No. So, will you taste it? All right. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, please come with me.
Sorry, I know you probably aren't very hungry at this hour, but, I'd be happy if you'd maybe give it a taste, if that's okay.
The bento box looks like a chaotic mess of ingredients. Is that kiwi in there? Hold up. We're going in. It is not kiwi. Eh? No. We got rice, oranges. Is that a tomato? Looks like maybe some blackberries, some plums. This is more of a fruit box. Are those eggs, rolled up eggs? Some seaweed? I don't know what this is. A potato? Listen, they said it wasn't going to be a good meal, so... A chaotic mess of ingredients, yeah. Look like shit nuggets, yep. It seems I have no choice but to eat it. It's a dessert bento.
I used vinegar as a base for relieving fatigue, and then added a bunch of citrus. You know, just some simple, light flavors.
It's a very impactful flavor. Oh.
I want your honest opinion, okay?
Gonna impact my colon real quick. Got him. Not bad for a beginner?
Really? Please, let me know if there's anything I can improve on.
Remove everything except for the rice and start over.
Actually, you don't look so well, leader.
-2? What do you mean? That was a great joke.
Oh no, what do I do?
Follow up to the shit nuggets.
I'll go get some water. Wait right here.
Oh, dude, I love rice pudding.
I'm sorry I made you taste test my cooking. I just figured that I could count on you for an honest opinion. Well, thank you for your time today. I'm going to keep at it. I should focus on making it edible first, though.
Did you even try it yourself? She didn't even try it. You just let me have it. I really haven't gotten a little closer to Fuka.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou
Well, she's a new cook. She doesn't know. I can't believe we're 90% done with the game. There's a new bond. There's no way I'm completing all these.
Our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the High Priestess Arcana.
I'll see you back at the dorm.
I decided to go back to the dorm too.
Welcome back.
Hi, how was your day? The full moon's almost here. We'll be on standby in the dorms tomorrow, like usual, so make sure everything's ready today. Well, good luck. I know everyone's gonna do great. Come to think of it, the crops I planted on the rooftop should be ready for a harvest by now. Maybe I should check on them.
Alright.
Just 3 large shadows left. We should be ready for the unexpected. Hey, think we can check on those planters up there? I know you're not supposed to give them too much water, but what if they're not getting enough? Yeah, blah, blah. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I have to harvest first. Right, you can't do that on today. He grows. Wait, what? You trying to spell narcotics? Soul spinach and meaty soul spinach. This fucking guy.
Hey.
They hire you for the extra hand. Oh, interesting. I'm a kid though. You can't hire me. Oh, you. Mutatsu seems to be drinking by himself. Grow closer, blah, 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 sure. Ah, what a strange kid. You know, all you need to get through in life is a smile. Why don't you try showing off your pearly whites like me? The same dialogue as last time. Marijuana is a narcotic? I mean, any drug is a narcotic, no? Or is my definition of narcotic incorrect? There'll be a full moon tonight. A powerful shadow will appear. I should stay home today, conserve my strength. Were you making fun of my cat's toes, Seneca?
I've located the target.
He's just fucking got toes, dude. They're normal toes. He's gonna make him sad. Don't listen, Bert. I've located the target.
It's in the Iwatodai Station Plaza.
You're gonna give him depression.
10th shadow. Only a few left. Let's just worry about them one at a time.
If they actually appear one at a time, we don't need 2 at once again.
Yukari-chan, how did you know? I sensed 2 of them.
What? Seriously? Me and my big mouth.
You jinxed us.
Where's Shinji?
He notified me that he'll be joining us later. He didn't say why, though.
Figures. He's always played by his own rules.
I wonder what's going on.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. You said he'd join us later, right?
Yeah, that's already better than a certain someone who didn't show last time.
Oh, rip.
Hey, come on, that wasn't my fault. Don't worry, I'm totally ready to go this time. See?
Wait. Amada-kun isn't here either.
Yeah, we don't need him.
Hey, Junpei, go get him. That'll be your punishment for last time.
Punishment? What is this, kindergarten? Well, I guess it is a kid's bedtime.
He's sleeping through the objective tonight, yeah.
All right, we've got 2 targets this time. Let's get moving.
I wonder, did he actually, like, leave the room? No, he just walked literally right off camera. This is the camera. He's right there. That's great. Just they rendered some of the hallway, even though it is green. Oh, they actually have everything outside too. Why though? Oh fuck! I went too far. The green box. Wait, what? They put an extra roof, so they don't have the rest of the building. They do have those rooms, but you can't see outside. The windows, oh, they are very slightly transparent. Oh, that's... Why bother? Just make them... Okay, never mind.
We'll decide on our team formation once we get there.
Let's go.
Look, there they are.
Where's the kid? He's still not here?
This is the route we always take to school. We've got to protect it. It's almost like they're waiting for us.
He was stretching, that's why. You're gonna give him depression.
By the way, where's Amada?
He wasn't in his room, so who knows?
He probably got abducted and now we're just hand waving it. Zaka, why are you... Who cares if you have that same razor? I don't want to have tweets from Twitch that are just advertisements. I already have to deal with enough advertisements from Twitch. I don't even know when the ads run because I have the browser window closed. I was in his room. Who knows?
Shinji's late too.
We should probably hurry. I think they're about to make their move.
Then we have no choice. Let's organize a team from the members we have here.
Okay, team doesn't change
Once
from what I
we're
normally
set,
have.
we'll
Thank
move
you.
in.
What the hell is this? Why is there blood and why am I walking through it?
Yes.
Please be careful out there.
Standing by.
Oh, I should have
support.
saved. Oops.
Be careful out there.
I should have saved before I started this. Like some kind of mechanical duck dog.
The Fortune Arcana is gone? The Strength Arcana
It's invisible,
must have done something.
but I can still see it.
There's no way to attack it now. You'll have to defeat the Strength Arcana first.
Let's see.
Can I turn off the HUD? Hang on a second. No, the button doesn't work. Crit. 9 damage for a crit.
Focus.
Resist. Shoot. Okay.
Shall I move to strike?
Go for it! Pentacillea!
Can't stop me now. Let's go.
Mobius Rondo. Oh my god, stop. That's too many hits.
Bad shape.
Oh my god.
What's this? Roulette?
Attack for all allies and foes increased. Oh good.
At roulette, it looks like we're
Wherever it stops, it will activate a different effect. Red hurts, and blue helps. Allies and enemies, it doesn't discriminate. Where it stops is random, and I can't predict it. But either way, be careful.
Thanks for explaining the plot of the story for us.
I'll go with. Never mind.
Should I scan on this enemy? Analysis complete.
Reflects punches, otherwise use not physical.
Pull the trigger.
I was careless.
I'm ready.
Increased attack plus decreased defense for them. That should hopefully let them do some strong attacks here. Alright, Seneca, I'll catch you later.
The Strength Arcana seems confident in its power. Don't be fooled by its appearance.
What to do?
Now's the time. Help me!
Doing like no damage to him though.
Go for it.
I mean, we're doing good numbers, but it says so much health.
Can't stop me now.
Don't like that. Oh, all those healths just subtracting health? I guess we'll find out here when 3 of my party members die. Yep. Cool.
Multiple team members are out of commission.
Here we go.
I'll get him this time.
In this situation,
I won't lose.
That was close. Let's see. There.
Thanks.
Just a free 300 damage on everyone. Oh my god. Again with the Wheel of Fortune, this could easily be game over. Defense decrease for everyone. Okay. Goody.
the Strength Arcana possesses immense fortitude. You're back in the fight. Now it's our turn.
I'll go with.
Do I have reflect? Melee?
Just stay right there.
Give them my strength. Now!
Nice.
Now's the time.
Help me!
Much obliged.
Too on Dr. Nick.
I'm ready. I'll show you!
I'll give him hell. Suck on that!
You.
Fucking hell.
Egg one!
What to do?
I don't know if it's worth using a weaker attack persona in order to have better defense against her. I don't know.
Pull the trigger.
Some fun! Persona!
You'll pay for that.
Kirito-senpai's back on her feet!
Shall I move to strike?
Pentasoletta!
What's the plan? Let's see. Go!
Oh, I missed everyone. Oh, that's fucking great. Perfect. Attack up. That's all I care about. Attack up. Oh, what's that? Magic strength for all allies and enemies increased. Oh, that's even better. Hell yeah, dude.
I have to do this.
Over here!
This is a magic attack. Yeah. It's like 600 health or something like that. 793. I'll take that.
Persona! No mercy! That's you. Child's play.
Was that 1,600?
Strength has been defeated. I can detect Fortune's presence again. Your attack should land now.
It's not gone though, so you know it's gonna redo this whole thing, isn't it?
Should I scan on this enemy?
It's weak to electricity and punching. Everything else heals it.
Special attack! Ultimate! Taste some? That's it!
I'll go with.
Somebody had electricity in here. Might as well use that, right? Is that the correct Pokemon? No, okay, so it doesn't detect the other foe is actually there anymore. I can't target it.
Get ready.
How does the all-out attack with 4 of us just beating on it.
Just stay right there.
I've already scanned this one.
Deal less damage than one person's ultimate.
In this situation, I've already scanned this one.
Here.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
I've already scanned this one.
I'm ready. Persona.
I'll give him hell. Let's go!
Another Wheel of Fortune. Not health. Anything? Oh, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's gonna revive the fucking thing, isn't it? Or kill us outright? Nothing happened.
Huh? Nothing's happening?
Wait, it gets go twice in a row? You used air on an air. Okay, never mind. My prediction is that the blue area would revive the other character, and we'd have to knock them down again in order to see him. And so maybe I just got really lucky with this fight. And half of it doesn't exist. Twist of Fate. Defeated Fortune and Strength. Achievement unlocked. Level 50. Strength Tarot. Fortune Tarot. Minakata grew a level. No, I grew a level 50. Heavy wind damage to 1 foe. Hell yeah, I could have used that in this fight. What's Diarahan? Fully restores HP. Nice. I wish I had that now, but...
Good job, everyone.
Oh man, it's exhausting dealing with 2 of them at once.
That was a significantly easier boss than like the last 2 we fought. But again, I think it's because by sheer luck, we didn't have to do half the fight.
The 2 claiming to be Strega did not interfere this time.
It's probably because we have their navigator. They can't outmaneuver us now. Anyway, I'm glad everything went well. Still, Aragaki-senpai never showed, huh? Amada-kun too.
The chairman doesn't seem to be too concerned. He's already headed home.
Yamagishi, do you know where they are?
He's already headed home. He's never here.
Sorry, I haven't been able to locate them yet.
Let's return to the dorm for the time being. Akihiko, are you listening?
Today is October 4th, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I know where he is.
Go on back without me. I'm gonna go look for them.
Wait, senpai! I wonder what's up.
Akihiko.
You came, just like we agreed. Do you know why I called you here? You probably have an idea, since you skipped the operation for it. 2 years ago today, on October 4th, that was the day my mom died here. They called it a car accident, but it wasn't. I saw the whole thing. I saw my mom get killed. You murdered her! Since then, not one good thing has happened. Just being alive is torture.
You gonna kill him now?
And all I get from people is sympathy. no matter where I go.
Do you want us not to give you sympathy? We could say, haha, your mom died. It doesn't seem very nice, though.
What's the point of living like this? I've even thought about killing myself. But I wouldn't be able to face Mom like that. That's why I vowed to live until I found her killer. You! I once heard you say you wanted to forget what you did on that day. So, when I realized it was a full moon today, I knew I had to confront you. Today, Mom is with me. I'll make you remember what you did to her. I'm gonna kill you!
Alright, kid.
Do it.
Oh, no one else is back yet?
Man, I wonder why Sonata-san was acting so weird. Something about the date? What's so special about October 4th?
You not know, dude?
October 4th. That's right. I was so focused on the operation that I didn't realize it. Today is the anniversary of the day Amada's mother was killed.
She was killed?
Yamagishi, I need you to locate Aragaki and Amada immediately. There's a good chance they'll be together. Akihiko must have already realized it.
I'm on it.
Why does she have a headset and a radio when they're right next to each other?
Public records say that Amada's mother was killed in an accident. But in truth, we were the ones responsible for her death.
What?
It happened 2 years ago, when we were hunting down a shadow that appeared in the city. Aragaki had only just awakened his persona, and he lost control of it for a moment. We'd been so focused on the shadow, we hadn't accounted for any civilians in the area. Unfortunately, there was one casualty. It was Amada's mother.
No way! Are you kidding me?
Wait, so to Amada-kun, Aragaki-senpai is...
A murderer?
I should have considered this when Amada volunteered to join us. It's possible that he...
I found them! They're at Tatsumi Port Island! They're together. And I'm picking up someone else, too.
Is it Akihiko?
Wait, this is... No, it's Striga!
Hey, isn't that a problem?
Nope. Go ahead and go to bed, Junpei.
This couldn't be worse.
Senpai! Come on, we gotta follow her.
Right?
Do it. I won't stop you. You're right. I just wanted to forget. That's why I left everyone behind, and tried to use the drugs to suppress my power. But nothing I did could erase the memory. No matter what I do, I always end up back here.
Why does he have a pole arm that's like 3 times his length?
It's my fault. This is what I deserve. But I gotta give you a warning.
A warning?
You take my life, and you're gonna end up just like me. You better be prepared for that.
What? Are you begging for your life?
Even if all you have now is hatred, one day you'll regret it.
Shut up! That's bullshit!
I must say, I agree.
Uh-oh.
These are not his sins to bear. That is the nature of revenge. Is it not permissible to kill those who are themselves killers?
That's right.
What do you want?
Losing one of our own has posed a slight challenge for us. But we cannot simply turn a blind eye to all the trouble you've caused.
Like a cat hair in my eye or something.
You bastard.
Ah, it's 2-on-1 now.
Fear not. This life is but a stepping stone. I shall deliver unto you both salvation.
What'd you say?
You think I know what's going on too? No. So there's a rival group who also have personas. This guy on the right here. Not Aragaki, the guy without a shirt. I just realized I pointed like this, like there wasn't two people in the way I was pointing. And they think that we're trying to get rid of all the shadows so that the personas disappear and everyone's safe. But in doing so, we'll lose our powers, and so will that group. I'm pointing with the laser pointer, like you know, it's actually a useful thing. That group is trying to stop us because they don't want to lose their powers. No? Yes? I don't know. What'd you say?
My, protecting your would-be murderer? Oh, but that's right. Whether or not to this boy's revenge, you are fated to die regardless.
What does he mean?
The shirtless guy is a part of a group of 3. One of the 3, we stole their invoker, which is what they use to summon their personas, and so she's unable to get their personas, her persona, and she was their navigator. So they're kind of like lost in the sauce right now. They can't really do anything, but he obviously knows that they would be here, just like we figured out that they would be here because of the date and the 2 people that are in this. So that's how he kind of got here and figured out where they were.
You've been taking those suppressants for some time now.
He's been taking drugs to suppress his persona because he wants to forget that he killed the kid's mom. The fact that he killed the kid's mom is new info to us that we just learned right here.
You don't have much longer.
That's bullshit!
Listen to your body. The signs have already begun.
What are you talking about? You're just going to die? No matter what?
That's why he doesn't care if you kill him.
Even if I don't do anything? That's not fair! This is all I've been living for! What was even the point then?
The cause of death is hardly of importance. Besides, the breath of life is faint in you as well, child. You were planning to join him once the deed was done, were you not?
Well, I don't think it was a team effort. From what they said, he lost control of his persona, so it sounds like he accidentally killed her, even though it was a team operation.
Mata, what?
This may be a bit ill-timed, but no matter. It matters not whose life I take first. You're both destined to perish anyway.
Shut the fuck up!
It's gonna kill. Uh-oh.
No.
Stick the spear in the back and push the bullet back out.
What life you have left, answer me this. There is a navigator in your ranks similar to Chidori, is there not? You've been killing the shadows we wish to protect with startling efficiency before we can even arrive. Tell me, which one of you is it?
That was a real gun. I don't know if it's a real gun or a persona gun.
If you don't expedite your answer, then this will hurt you more than it hurts me.
Maybe he just put bullets and it's always been a real gun, but he doesn't normally use bullets. No, they don't normally, but I think he loaded some in just for this occasion, it sounds like.
What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Or are you ready to talk?
There's no one.
Wait! It's me.
That's wrong, but okay.
Really now?
It's the truth. That's the only reason they let me join, even though I'm a kid.
What are you?
Quiet. I wasn't talking to you.
It doesn't matter now. I'll never have my revenge.
He's still alive. You can still kill him.
I don't have any reason to live. What's the point in fighting anymore?
I see. So, you accept salvation. What a beautiful end to your life. Very well. You shall go first. Rest peacefully.
Mom.
Oh. Of course, we all know bullets can't go through two people.
Just what was that for? What reason could you possibly have to risk your life for this child?
Ooh, what you say?
Shinji!
Your companions? How very unfortunate. The fun had just begun.
Oh, he got shot in the front and the back now.
Shinji! Hang in there!
Aragaki! Senpai!
Aragaki-san!
Half of them have healing magic.
What's with the long face? Isn't this exactly what you wanted? It's all right. Hold on to that anger. Let it be your strength. You've still got your whole life ahead of you, don't you, kid?
Doesn't matter. He's getting hit with real swords, real magic.
You're gonna have to live for yourself.
Also, he's got all my expensive equipment.
But I can't.
Okay. Look after him.
I will.
This is how it should be.
I mean, they're not in Tartarus right now, but they are at the midnight hour, so... After many hard-fought battles, our team has suffered our first casualty. A dear friend's life has been claimed in a manner I could never have imagined. That night, no one spoke a word. Then, the next day, yesterday was a terrible tragedy. However, I must still go to school today.
No words can express the sense of loss we feel as a result of this terrible tragedy. He had a lifetime of opportunity ahead of him. As educators, we are to blame for ignoring his silent calls for help.
I like the way he enunciates his words.
We tragically lost him to senseless violence before we had a chance to help him realize his true potential. Forgive us. Forgive us for our negligence.
The principal continues with his eulogy. I'm sorry. I can't not free camera. Nobody has any eyes. Oh, that's not creepy. Oh, it's not true. These guys have eyes. I like how they're all sitting in the exact same pose, too. Why is there auditorium outdoors?
He just never stops talking.
Oh, that's why they have eyes, because they have vocal lines.
I'd never even heard of any Aragaki. Had you?
I heard he never came to school. Probably just some punk. I just want to get home. I gotta study for my mock exam.
Hey, you guys know who this Aragaki is? Wait, you're not even in the same year. No way you'd know him then. Anyways, it's crazy that stuff like this really happens, huh?
Shut your mouth.
Huh? What the hell's your problem?
Shut up.
No, don't rub against the microphone.
Huh? What are you getting up for?
I said shut the hell up!
Iori, sit down.
Damn it!
Just ignore them, Junpei. Hey, have you seen Sonata-senpai today?
Sonata? No.
He was absent this morning. I wonder if he'll show up at all.
I'm sorry chat was making fun of your little toesies, buddy. I'm sorry, Bert. Bert's sad you were making fun of his toes.
I hope he's okay.
Except he's sitting right where my microphone needs to go, so rip in peace.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, sure.
When you get back today, let's meet in the lounge. I think you all know the reason.
Because Junpei, he can't keep his trap shut. No, I'm joking.
Right.
I don't expect you to have your thoughts in order. I'm not even sure what to do myself. All right, I'll see you then.
So it's about Amada, huh? Well, this'll be a fun meeting.
Yeah.
Is this a different set?
Hey. At the usual for lunch. I was wondering what ramen tastes like when you skip class. It's surprisingly good. You could have invited me at least once, you know. Come on, say something. Why do you have to be like that? Always going off without saying a word. Put yourself in my shoes for a change. You think it's the other way around? Yeah, you're right. I was always the one running off on my own. I was too obsessed with getting stronger. Ever
She's
since I
dead.
lost
What do you want
Miki,
to say?
that's all I've cared about. I thought if I was strong enough, I could protect anyone. But I was wrong. And now you're gone too. God, it's like the world is laughing at me. I knew what we were getting into. I knew we were putting our lives on the line. But I was so focused on fighting that I didn't see anything else. It doesn't matter how strong I was. Look what happened! I know, Shinji. Crying won't change anything, right? I don't need you to tell me that. In the end, I can't run away from who I am. I've had enough of this.
Whoa. The resolution in Sonata's heart has awakened a new persona. Sonata's persona, Polydeuces? Polydeuces has given rise to Caesar. Severe electric damage to one foe, ignoring resistances, high chance of shot.
Rest easy, Shinji. You just watch from there with Miki. I've still got a job to do. Isn't that right?
You all know the reason we're gathered
Literally
here.
cat hair everywhere.
We need to discuss how to deal with Amada. I've already consulted the chairman.
Lay down. Lay down. Your head's bopping the microphone. Just lay down.
I guess bring him here.
Him?
Understood.
What, he got his body on ice?
It's my fault.
Yeah.
I knew
I
it was
grew
strange
nice and
when
strong.
Aragaki-senpai told me he'd be late, but I didn't say anything. If I'd only listened to my intuition, this wouldn't have happened.
This isn't on you. You had no way to know.
That's right. It's not your fault. If there's anyone who should have realized, it's me.
I should have been taking things more seriously, too.
Why are you licking yourself when I'm petting you? I don't want my hands to get all full. Wet.
I knew this wasn't a game, but I never thought it'd end up like this.
There's no point dwelling on the past. Shinji's last words were, "This is how it should be."
Where's Ken? He's the one who killed him.
He was a hell of a guy. He even faced death with a smile. So, from this day forward, I'll face things head on too.
Oh, is that who Aegis is getting?
This is how it should be. Huh.
Senpai.
Reporting in. Amada-san is not in his room.
He's not?
Evidence indicates that his window has been pried open.
Uh-oh.
Hamada-kun! Wait, Fuka, where are you going? Do you even know where to look?
Well, no, but we can't just let him go off on his own, right?
You're just gonna run around without a clue? You'll never find him like that.
Maybe not, but we have to try. Amada-kun has nowhere else to go. I know exactly how that feels.
Let's go look for him.
But where do we even look?
You of all people should understand, Yukari-chan!
Fuka.
Matter.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Give him some time. Dragging him back won't change how he feels, and we can't protect him forever.
Akihiko.
It's his choice. He's the only one who can decide how to live his
Let's
life.
falling asleep.
We all choose our own paths.
Alright, this is a good place to take a break. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back in 5 or so minutes, and I will continue playing. I'll see you in a minute.